Hi, I'm Bob with Strategic Applications at Texas Instruments, and I'm here to introduce the LM10504, an all-in-one power solution for solid-state drives. This is a 3-buck regulator with an LDO that's in a 2.8 by 2.8 millimeter package, and it's the industry's smallest solution. This is a PowerPoint showing the diagram of a typical SSD with the flash chips. There's a flash I/O buck. There's a flash buck that delivers 1.6 amps to the flash chips. The flash I/O buck delivers 1 amp to the flash I/O, and then there's the flash controller that gets its own at 1 amp along with an LDO to keep it alive during device sleep and standby modes. On the next slide, this is shows a photograph of the device chip itself at 2.8 millimeter square. And then here on my hand is a solution with the complete real estate involved in delivering all of the supplies on the board. You can see there's a 90% efficiency out of Buck 1 and Buck 2 and 3 as well. So this is the industry's smallest form factor, and it was designed specifically for SSDs with data integrity and design flexibility in mind. Down here on the evaluation board itself is a complete evaluation solution with a microcontroller for translating between USB and the SPI interface of the LM10504. And then there are a number of jumpers for data options. And then the actual solution itself is shown here in the silkscreen outlined area. There is this is the LM10504 and the inductors and capacitors that make up the filtering for the buck outputs. Various pins to connect to the outputs and measure, and also you can directly source them with your own power supply. Right now we're running off of a separate power supply, although you can also power the device off of the power that's delivered over the USB interface. We have it connected to a separate external load, and we are evaluating this or monitoring the progress of this board on the GUI itself, which you can see in the LCD. There is a section on the GUI for talking directly to individual registers. There is the probe section that measures the input and output voltages. There are various other buttons for V-select of Buck 2 and V-select of Buck 3, which are output options that can be built in when you power up the device. Down on the left is the various options for each buck. On Buck 1 you can turn it on and off. Buck 2, turn it on and off as well. There is an additional check button for forcing it into the PWM mode. Ordinarily this device goes back and forth between what's called PFM and PWM. This gives you greatly increased light load efficiency. And then as well there are selection menus for setting the output voltages of the various bucks. This GUI will show off the device in all of its glory, and covers every bit of functionality on the device. Now over here on the oscilloscope is we're showing Buck 1 delivering a 1.6 amp load step, which is what it is rated for. It does it quickly, cleanly. This is a 2 megahertz device. It uses the very smallest components. This is what delivers such robust performance out of such a small package. For more information on the LM10504 and the family, please go to the URL on your screen. And thanks for watching.